Yo, guys, see, today gets as it be. I mean, we are halfway into the week and chaos is actually staring at us in the face. The leader of the FC seemed to have been blessed by Farouk again, but this time, I believe it's the higher grade of grass. Guys, before we get into all that, I want to say a very big thank you to you guys for all you do for us at Gusto TV Africa. We are nearing the 300k subscribers milestone, and we wouldn't have done this without you guys, right? So thank you for your likes, thank you for your comments, thank you for your subscriptions. We really want to say a very big thank you to you guys for all that you do for us, and we please want to beg you to continue to do so. Tell everyone about what we do here at Gusto TV Africa. Now let's get straight into it. Yo, I honestly don't know how to feel about this one, but I believe that WIZKID is actually playing games with his fans and everyone who truly loves and respects him. So WIZKID comes and says, yeah, October 1st, the truth will set you free, right? And then we're actually just expecting an album. The Morayo album has been teased for several months. But like I always say to you guys, WIZKID is WIZKID and WIZKID will always be WIZKID. WIZKID can wake up in the next morning and say, yo, the album is going to come in 2026 and there's nothing anyone can do about that. And it seems like what I said before is actually coming to play, because WIZKID promised us that it was going to drop at least something for us. 1st of October don't pass. Now we never see anything. And everybody's just asking questions like, what the hell is going on? And fans are really like tired of this back and forth. But WIZKID will be WIZKID, and because we know that he will always deliver good music, we will wait for him. So 1st of October yesterday, nothing from the Morayo album, no track list, nothing. All that we saw was, of course, the bopping and thumping of the Brent Faiyaz featured single, A Piece of My Heart. And everybody said, yo, even the Piece of My Heart self never still dropped. What exactly is going on? FCs will always back their man, and of course a lot of people are saying, yo, wait, because good music is something that you have to wait for anyways. But right now it seems like it's way more than that, because FCs and the 30 BGs are going neck to neck right now, and WIZKID is the one who absolutely started this fire. And we're going to give you all the tea, right? We're going to give you everything as regards this matter, because how it is start, now one person start, and it's WIZKID that started this madness. And right now 30 BGs are not having it. They're like, yo, this is disrespectful, we don't want none of this. Can everybody just release their music without having to do all this banter and all that? Other people are saying it's the WIZKID PR, that's part of his PR plan and everything to get the album to really trend. WIZKID has actually been on a charade for a couple of months right now. He's been more on social media than mostly a lot of artists, and people are saying this is just PR strategy. We even believe that WIZKID and Davido are actually cool aside all this nonsense. But which one be our own inside, we'll give you all the tea, right? So fingers crossed. So guys, WIZKID wakes up and goes straight to his X account and says, yo, beg me, just like ... puts an ellipsis there. And a lot of people actually just get it. Like, they just get it. It's just one person this guy is speaking about. And we know it's Davido. Remember that Davido video that came up online about him just kneeling and begging? Not be me talking, but I mean, that's what I think he's inferring, to, and making reference to, rather. And he just dropped that, and it just come out. And then again, we see him coming to say, PUSSY boys dropping mids again. And trust me guys, when WIZKID gets like this, it never really ends well. And he also goes to say, una don't tire, make una go rest small. And we obviously know who he's actually referring to, or definitely a bunch of people that he's actually speaking to right now. And of course he goes again on X to say, una papa don't show. And then wraps it up with, ladies, see y'all tonight. Of course, making reference to the fact that him and Brent Faiyaz are going to be in London to premiere the single Piece of My Heart. And of course, we also reported to you guys yesterday that there was another song that was, premiered, which sounded really dope. And a lot of people have just come to say, yo, WIZKID, waiting be all this voila. Just drop this album already so everybody can just go and rest. But WIZKID will be WIZKID, and he will do whatever it is that he wants to do. And somebody just said, WIZKID, at this point, anytime you like, you just drop the album. Not them need us. And WIZKID replies that to it and says, Bingo's got nothing on Starboy General till infinity. Bingos. What is wrong with this singlet boy? Anyways, that's not for me to actually I don't want to touch on that. And then somebody says, one need soprano, one need treble. And then Wizkid replies this ex-user and says, Frogido, with a laughing emoji. And yo, bro, this is another level of cook, because I don't understand why Wizkid will just be the way that he is and just decide to pick on one person. I mean, we have several goats here. I mean, acclaimed goats, right? And of course, Rema is also trying his best to get into the conversation of the goats of Afrobeat. So let's say the big four, right? But why is it that there's one person that comes to mind whenever he wants to target these other guys? He just picks on one person, and it's Davido. And then somebody says, so if you know beef Davido, your song will not sell? And Wizkid jumps again almost immediately to reply that ex-user to say, I don't beef whack, Niggas. We all know he's whack, no talent. Brother, this is I don't see, honestly, when it comes to 30 BJs and FCs, I know they like Chukmapo because it's too dirty a fight, and I don't want to get involved with all of that. But right now Wizkid is blowing hot. He's just coming for everybody and anything right now. And then he goes again to say 80 trash. We got 80 albums for any song y'all drop. PUSSY boys. My mouth I go, yes, say person go market, come back. But this one, I don't know what this is about. Wizkid is just going on the charade of, tweets, and is not even looking good at all. Davido hasn't actually come up to actually respond to any of these, because right now he's just really focused on his own thing, focused on his supposed incoming collaboration, or he's actually even teased to drop a project, to drop a single. We don't know if that's from an upcoming album, but right now Davido hasn't said a word. But the fans are not having it. Fans are having to go through this trauma of their favorite artists going back and forth, throwing jabs at each other. And then a lot of people are saying it's healthy for the culture. I mean, these things are not things that you can actually just throw out the window. It's something that's definitely going to happen. And fans are just saying, yo, listen, enough is enough. Wizkid just dropped this album so we can get on to things that are more rewarding. Let's leave Davido for who Davido is. Let's leave every other artist for who they are. And we can just focus on the music. Let peace reign, because we're getting to December where it's like Bedu time, Bedu season, and all we care for is just dance vibe. It's been a hectic year already. Let's put the beef aside and just really focus on the music. Moving on, when issues like this surface online, one thing is very evident. Fans will pitch their favorite goats side to side. And, of course, these conversations have actually just been online for quite a number of time now, maybe a couple of days. And fans are saying, yo, from all the snippets dropped already, is one person who's actually winning this. And of course, FCs will always take credit for everything and anything that is Afrobeat and Afrobeat related. People are saying, Wizkid sounds way better. I mean, a lot of people are saying Davido's snippet actually sounds doper. And then, of course, Burna Boy and the Outsiders are like, yo, what is wrong with y'all, man? Have you heard Empty Chairs? These conversations would definitely, it will be there, and then we'll have conversations around these things. But one thing that we know is that Wizkid has dropped 2 snippets of the supposed Morayo album. Supposed because we never really see him. So Wizkid has dropped Piece of My Heart that features Brent Faiyaz, and also dropped Sometimes that also features Brent Faiyaz. We don't know if Sometimes is going to be on the project or is a Brent Faiyaz single. We don't really know. We don't have all the information as regards that one, but 2 snippets don't already come out, and people are saying this is fire. We're ready for this new Wizkid that sounds so subtle, Wizkid that sounds really R&B-ish like. And of course, people are saying this is a new wave. We're loving it. Let's just clean our ears because there've been really bad music dropped lately. I don't agree to that because I think it's just trash talk. But right now, Wizkid has dropped 2 snippets, and it looks like he's ready for that Morayo album right now. Davido has dropped a snippet for TBA. It's sounding dope in my opinion. I don't know what to make of that because I haven't heard the song farther than what I've heard, but I think that it's going to be a great song, and I know that he's also planning his own PR and push for the song. It's going to really sound dope, or probably we'll get something nice from 30BG camp. Burna Boy has premiered Empty Chairs of the No Sign of Weakness album. So these guys actually promised us albums, right? Davido did not really say anything, but he just actually teased. But one person that is seeming to have come true his promise is Wizkid, because it seems like we're getting close, because yesterday we said to you guys that December the 1st is is maybe like a date where we'll get the Morayo album. It was a classified document that was leaked online, so probably we get to see all that, and maybe it just puts all these things to rest. So guys, it's actually been WIZKID, Davido and Burna Boy for a couple of minutes now, and then one person that has actually been just about his business and doing exceedingly well is Rema. Rema is touring right now. Of course, he's in Kenya and having a great time. Interestingly, yesterday Rema was performing and surprisingly brought out Bayani. Bayani is one person that is, of course, on the Maven roster, and of course, we never really see all these guys actually do magic. I mean, we expect so much from these guys because anybody who's signed to Maven is expected to do incredible things. We see Arya Star taking over the globe and just being a global superstar already, positioning herself, in the world as one of the most iconic superstars of Afrobeats and everything that it represents. However, we have not really seen so much from the Bayanis or the Crayon or Boy Spice. Well, we're really rooting for them actually, and we hope that they come true. But Bayani was on stage with Rema last night, just stomping and having a great time. When that song came on, of course, it was a madness because I didn't think that those Kenyan fans knew. I mean, who Bayani? And not like I'm trying to limit his steez or anything like that, but the reception was really great. I was really surprised for him, and I'm seriously happy for Bayani. And I hope that from this point forward, he gets to the place where he needs to be as an artist. And for me, I just want to say congratulations to Rema for actually being so incredible. Bringing Bayani out, to the crowd in the manner that he did was so beautiful to see. And I love it. Well, this is where we take a break for now and just really have you to tell us what you think about this whole fight with WIZKID, Davido and Burna Boy, especially, WIZKID taking a jab at Davido. Do you think it's necessary? Do you think it's healthy for the culture? Do you think it's something we should be seeing? Or WIZKID should just really shut his mouth and not talk hamu, but really just shut his mouth and focus on his project, just focus on delivering the Morayo album, and so we can just have a bit of peace? Or you think that Davido is the one who's actually causing this because he obviously knows that WIZKID has teased to drop a project on the 1st of October, and then he's just trying to chase clout or anything like that? Just let us know what you think in the comment section. I'll be right there to reply every one of it. See you soon.